Welcome back from that short break. We are still going through our series of refugee businesswomen in Uganda. Now, we are telling a story of Emily, who had to suffer after finding out the atrocities that befell her teenage daughter. She's telling us a story of how she went through it and how she was able to overcome it. And this should inspire you that it does not matter what situation you might be going through. We are women and we always overcome. So Emily,
Yes.
your daughter is raped.
Yeah.
You find out and you've almost run mad. Let's proceed.
Yeah. So after me finding the situation was worse, at the same year, my grandmother lost her life, the one who was suffering from cancer. And thank God my mother survived because I took her for some medication of the TB, and we started relocating from the camp. I felt the camp is useless, even everyone, because I guess people knew about the story, everyone concealed.
Yes.
So we got over annoyance and depression, those kind
You
of
felt like
things.
everywhere you were moving, everybody around you knew the story and did not tell you.
tell me. So I felt it is useless for me to stay
Yes.
in the camp. I decided to go back to Sudan with my girl. Not until I found the father. We are still together with the father by then, though we are different, and he was cut out because of the war in Egypt side.
Okay.
So when I related the story, I narrated the story to him. He got it, and when he came in, I thought he was going to support me. But he said, let us just forgive. Let us just forgive. The worst thing now, which made me to separate from him completely now, saying that, which means intentionally, I was not ordained for that marriage, is the girl was in theater. The doctors told me this girl cannot push the baby. The age is too small.
Yes.
So let the father go and put what he should go and put his stamp for her to be operated instead of the husband, because this one is on run. We no longer know where he is.
Yes.
So now the father said he is still heaping potatoes. He doesn't have time to come and put
To append his signature.
yeah. And it found when I was also pregnant of my third born, not pregnant but having a baby.
You were a new mom.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that thing pained me so much. We have, after this girl, she's the one who put her hand for the, they are supposed to first system.
Yes, you have to acknowledge
that you're ready for the
operation.
For the operation. She's the one who put. Now she told me, Mom, be strong. I can do it. So she did it. After that, again with the annoyance,
She did what?
She's the one who put her signature to be operated.
Okay.
And that thing now pained me most. I said, my own daughter, your own brother impregnated, there is no much move.
Yes.
I thought because it was distance.
And on top of that, the daughter is going in for surgery.
You are saying I'm still doing this and that. So that thing pained me. I have to relocate with these children all back to Uganda again. From Yei Hospital, this girl was operated successful, thank God. We came back to Uganda, that is in Koboko. But now our registration, because verification was done, again I could not go back to the camp. I was not verified. I was cancelled. Being as a refugee, I was cancelled. I started hustling.
But your refugee status was cancelled.
Were cancelled because they did in this kind of movements, on and off, sneaking back to this horrible land, coming back, everything came to stand still in the side of refugee status. Now, when I came to Koboko, I still have that fear because I went to school and I studied a bit. Again, I went for teacher training. Now I was hustling also at the same time as a teacher. That is, when I was married, I was moving to school.
Yes.
Together, why I collect suppose I wanted that marriage because the man accepted to pay me back in school. I started.
That is why you stuck in that marriage, so that he can continue paying your school fees.
Yeah, I even went to PTC when I was with him, and even
but that was sharp, eh?
Yeah.
That was intelligent.
So even if my daughter here, I gave birth when I was still in secondary, and then the second born I gave birth when I was in PTC. when I was in PTC finishing now my teacher training. After finishing the teacher training, I didn't get, because in my heart I want to remain as a refugee. I did not want to get, for you to get recruited in the government, you have to get a national ID. But I don't want to mingle myself up. So I remained with my refugee situation. I kept on teaching now in private schools. Now this man was not supporting me, doing these kind of things. I have many responsibilities of these relatives.
But he paid your school fees.
He paid my school fees. Now is the stay between us and the family members of his with his family members. The hatred is for him paying me. I think that was the hatred they developed for me. He should have not paid me because I'm a woman. I have to stay at home.
Yes.
Then I kept telling them my promise is to study. Even if I stay at home, I can make my aggregate. I go and do casual labor. I will go still to school.
Yes.
So that one brought a lot of misunderstandings. That's why I know they did that thing to my child, to my daughter. So that.
So you think you feel that it's because of the anger towards your education as a woman who is supposed to be at home cooking and taking care of your husband and children. You feel that that prompted them to rape her.
Yes, because of some words which came out of them.
Like what words?
They were speaking things like, you want to put yourself that you know more, you want to behave like a man in this home of ours. You're taking care of your relatives, you're bringing even your grannies, those who are mother-in-laws. Again, even you want to go to school. At the same time, you also want to do that the children should go to school. This is not true. Our child should build for them houses, should buy, not paying us in school. If you have got educated, let us remain at home.
Yes.
So they were talking those things in quarrels, were provoking me.
No, I understand where that thought is coming from. Yes.
Yeah. So that time, now I said, no, we can't end here. This situation cannot take me anywhere. I went to school when I was married.
Yes.
I gave birth to this girl with the pain that I still wanted to go back to school. So now this girl has got this issue. No problem, I can still catch up. I left the marriage completely. Again left. I don't know where the man is up to today.
You just up and left?
Yeah, I left it with the 3 children.
Great.
So I left him. When I came to Koboko, I told this girl, you leave this child with me. Let me breastfeed this child together with mine. Mine was around 6 months.
Yes.
Hers was still 2 months.
Yes.
I told her, you go and join school. So because her results came, she was impregnated in VAC of P7 and she got a high 2nd grade.
Wow.
She got 14 aggregate.
So you took her back to school?
I took her back to school. When I took her back to school, I was doing now selling this nigina, selling these sandals, and even digging I hire people's land and I dig them here. In Koboko, I started doing those kind of business. Again, this uncle, one of her uncle, he stays in America. The uncle said, I want our girl, I'm going to pay her. I want this girl to go and stay with the father. They want this girl back. I thought it is a good thought. Now I told this girl, okay, you're now going back. Of course, their marriage is no longer there. But those are your relatives. I cannot say, let me refuse you for them. You can go if it is in the name of education. This girl went. The father has married another wife. Remember now, this is a stepmother. Again, the stepmother said, if this girl will continue with the education, which means the money which is supposed to be used at home will be shared. This woman engineered her brother, brought her brother at home there. Again, this brother raped this girl twice at the same time. Again, this brother raped this girl again. That very day, the girl called me, Mommy, I'm in problem today again. This
man has done it again, and he has raped me again.
Not the same man. Now the brother of the stepmother. The stepmother of my daughter. My husband's, my ex-husband's wife's brother again now. Raped the girl again. And the girl called me that very day. For her, she didn't now hide it, and they did not hide it. When she called me, I said, now maybe this is a really demonical kind of thing. I just felt like my life is no longer supposed to be there. I felt like committing suicide. Things went so much bad with me, and yet I have series of offers that I'm the one taking care of them. What should I do? I just gave up. I picked my girl with that pregnancy.
Yes.
I did not now take any case of going ahead or what. The only solution I did is to bring her. I just went, I got everything. I told my mother, if I get where I am going, I will send for you. I brought my girl with this pregnancy, plus this ones I came to Kampala.
Emily, we are running short of time. But this story must continue. So we will have more of this story in our next episode next Saturday. And so where Emily will be sharing more now how she overcame this situation. And of course, the other situations that she's had to go through. So I will not cut this story short. I'm not going to let it end here. We will continue with it. So we'll be hearing more of Emily's story in the next episode next Saturday. So be sure to join us again. Don't forget to follow us on our socials at Girl from Oyam and at Triumph Women UJ.
Brought to you by Stanbic Bank Uganda.